What are the major things you think people should know when they're in a relationship? What are the major things people should take care in a relationship?
Respect is huge. Be very careful. It's so easy to start disrespecting the people in your life. Watch out for that. Appreciation and gratitude are huge. Taking responsibility for your own emotions, for your ability to self-soothe, that's huge. And I'm trying to think here because there's John Gottman is a relationship expert. I don't know if you've ever heard of I think it's John and Judy Gman. They have the Gottman Institute, and they studied. This is for marriage, but it applies relationships across the board. But they studied married couples, and I can't remember how quickly it was within a 2-minute conversation or 12-minute conversation. It was a short conversation. They could predict with extremely high accuracy. I don't remember, it was 90-something%, but how likely a couple was to divorce. And they had this study going for they've been around for decades, like very long time, very high accuracy. And so they came up with these things called the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, which are the 4 things in a marriage that are the highest predictors of divorce. Okay, so let me see if I can get them all right. Okay, so there's criticism, defensiveness, stonewalling, and I'm losing the word right now, but it's like resentment with like expressed unkindness.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you like sarcastically say things to your partner, like
Can you explain all the 4?
Yeah, okay. So criticism is when you are like attacking the other person, right? You're not just it's not just criticizing behaviors, but it's like criticizing who the person is as an individual. So I would call it attacking the character. Criticizing in general too, it's very damaging. So it's learning how to express like, around behaviors without attacking. Observation rather than assessment in the framework. The second one is, I'm sitting here going like, am I a relationship coach? The second one is defensiveness. So defensiveness could be equally damaging to a relationship because you're not hearing the other person. You're immediately going, no, what you just said to me isn't important, isn't valid. I won't hear your feelings. I will just defend myself no matter what. So you're not taking interest in the other person's experience, right? By getting defensive. The third one is stonewalling, which is shutting down, which is, I'm coming to you to talk to you about the socks, and you go, I don't want to hear about this. You walk into the other room and slam the door. You just, I'm not listening to you, right? Or you leave the house, or you just shut the other person down and you put a wall up, right? And then the final one, which the word is still escaping me, it's not resentment, but it's in the vicinity of this, which is when you've allowed enough negativity to brew up in the relationship that you start, it starts seething out in the way that you speak to your partner. Like you have this, it's actually the worst one out of all of the 4, where you're making just snide remarks at them, or it's like you have this just disdain for the other person.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you've gotten to that point, it's like hard to recover from this.